I haven't gotten a chance to do any options or anything like that. This is just how it started up. Apparently there is an online mode, so you can do a co-op and PvP stuff and all that. Sounds kind of interesting, but I'm definitely going to be going for offline. Just because solo stuff and all that. Is this a VM? What's VM? Virtual machine? Oh, jeez. No, it's fine. That's manual settings. Just max it out. It's fine, I'm sure. Hello, this is Troubleshooter development team. The next update scheduled is undecided. We'll post the next update schedule on Steam store page link when the date is decided. Thank you. All right, sure. Absolutely. Option. So, music, turn that down a little bit. Voice, up a bit, I guess. UI, down slightly. Sound, ever so slightly down. Maybe just bring up everything a little more. Mute when deactivated, turn that off. Video eyes. Looks good. I think that's all fine. Snow glaring protection. We'll see. Worst case, if there's something that's like super ugly or something, we can go ahead and look into it. VN. Good guess, but no visual novel. Ah, okay. I don't know. Better is the one you should ask about things for this game. I'm going into this basically completely blind. I just know it's a sort of tactics type game. Okay, and a lot of just general gameplay stuff there. We'll see. Maybe a little more music. Reduce the UI effects a bit. Wow, look at that screen. Jeez, there's a mutant on the rooftop throwing a car. Oh. And there's this lady. Hello, that lady. Is this going to be your job 9 years ago? It's like tech support. Uh-oh. If your job is JRPG meets XCOM, then yes. Ooh. Bloody Drongo, hello, welcome. How you doing today? What brings you in? Bloody Drongo, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, he is part of the Hot Potato as well. I don't think you've had your turn yet, have you? Happy to have you nonetheless. Hope you're doing alright. Should definitely check out Bloody Drongo at some point if you're interested in RimWorld. You're still probably doing the ARC thing, are you? I assume so. I bring you in. How are you? Hey, I'm doing pretty okay. No complaints. Still a bit early for me. We have about noon. Friday next week for your turn. Aha. Okay. So you still got a bit of time. But hey, you're doing the ARC thing, trying to get 2 of every animal, and also doing the ship escape. You're like, goodness, like 50 to 60 years in game or something like that. 1 emu and 2 snow hares to go. Oof. I'm amazed and applaud you that you've been sticking through with it for so long. Every time I pop in, there's just complete chaos happening. So, man, if you're interested in that, check out Bloody Drongo. He's got a lot of that going on. I suppose we'll get in with this. New company, sure. Difficulty better. Do you have any recommendations as far as this goes? Whether we go with tutorial or not. For being an XCOM like, this is initiative based. Okay. If anyone finds snow hares, Bloody Drongo will buy them. Not sure what starting biome do you get snow hares? I mean, I'd imagine one of the poles. I'd imagine. Can be changed on the fly and do the tutorial. All right, so we'll stick it with probably just normal, right? Boss monsters whose level is lower than 5 than the recommended level have their level increased by 5 of recommended level. What? Okay. Sure, we'll just go normal. And we'll do the tutorial. TXWay, hello, welcome. How you doing today? Private security guards who were given the authority to investigate crimes and arrest criminals in the city-state Valhalla. Okay, sure. Yeah, Tundra, manhunters and herd migrations is pretty much the only way traders don't seem to carry them in 1.0. Interesting. Country established to profit of the 3 world powers cannot officially have an army of its own. Oh. Valhalla Year 10, in an attempt to control increasing crime rates, the Valhalla government offered private security guards who passed a specific test the authority to investigate crimes and arrest criminals. Look at them just running back and forth. The private security guards granted the authority to investigate and arrest. Without any strong deterrence, troubleshooters have been working actively to stem the rise in criminal activity against the Valhalla government. Despite the troubleshooters' efforts, due to an uncooperative government and scarce police power, the crime rate does not seem to be declining. As a result, the civilians have become desensitized to crime and indifferent to others. Lost contact with the advanced squad. VHPD suppressor. Counts from H communicate the troubleshooters are on their way. What's their ETA? 20 minutes. Don't have that much time. Proceed with the mission as planned. The culprits can't be far. Move up and stick to cover. I'll do it. Put all enemies out of action. We don't kill them, we put them out of action. Imes, welcome, welcome. How you doing this morning? The beginning of the story is heavily non-linear unless they changed it. Oh, cool. That this troubleshooting simulator for IT help desk. Wouldn't that be great? I'd play that actually. Honestly, I would. I would play Help Desk Simulator 2020. I would absolutely do that. That's my jam. First movement range determined by move distance of the unit marked in sky blue around the field. Select the highlighted position and click right mouse button to move this character. Burn. It looks like we got cover icons and stuff going on too. Second movement range determined by 60% of the unit's first movement, which is marked with a yellow line. Ah. Select a highlighted position, right click to move them. Full body cover behind a van, very near some fire. I'm sure it's safe. What happened to the advanced squad? Move screen. Screen. Alpha actual, unable to identify the target. Alpha 1 move up and secure. The amount of health that we have is a little bit frightening. We have like some hundreds of health. Is this going to be one of those things where we eventually get characters who have like 17,422 health when really it could have just been 12 health and everybody doing like 2 or 3 damage? It's always the thing that kind of got me with some games. Cover long distance by dashing, uses all of your actions. Move to the highlighted position, right? Yeah, just straight up going for it. Might have to turn voice down. Ooh. Alpha 2 moving in. We're going over to low cover. Provides a 20% dodge chance bonus when receiving enemy attacks from the direction of the covering icon. Right, 20% dodge. Sure. HUD status, we got health, the actions, and their cover. Cool, got it. Sure. The game is Korean. Okay. Oh, my throat. You would need to rotate, sure. High cover gives a 40% dodge bonus. Let me also quickly turn down the voice a bit. Did they cut the numbers at some point in WoW though? They've been doing stuff like that. Like every expansion, they've been squishing stuff. I heard that the new expansion for Warcraft was also doing something about like your general character level, but I haven't looked into it at all. But generally, yeah, they've been doing something like that because you run into like, oh, I have item level 800, and it used to be that the item level would be correlated directly with your character's level, so a level 60 character with item level 60 stuff was pretty okay. And if you had like 62 when you're only 60, then that was really good, but it got way out of hand. So they've been squishing stuff, and they turned like the crit chance and dodge chance percentage into just rating, and then the ratings got some diminishing return scale going on, and they've been doing a lot of work to keep everything a little bit toned down. I feel like voice is still pretty high. Alpha Actual going. This dude's name is Alpha Actual, really? Is that what we're going with? Alright. Available unit, general turn order. Next turn order, they're currently available. Not exactly sure what number 3 means specifically. The next turn order of the currently available. Oh, right, yeah, when the dude I'm selecting goes... Yeah, okay, got it. Understood. And action time, the amount of actions. Sure. Calculated according to the unit's distinct speed, and it may either increase or decrease due to ability or event. Okay. It's a shitty call sign. You guys need to just call me Yeti Actual from now on. It's my call sign, I've decided. You're ready to leave before the cops arrive. Street hoodlums, look at these guys. They don't even have armor on. Tango's spotted. Oh god. Oh fuck, it's a bit cringy. It's really a bit cringy. Hello, Blue Onyx. Hello, welcome. Watch out for these tangos up ahead. Oh, God. Bloody Actual to Yeti Actual going middle. Okay, okay, Bloody Actual. Watch out for the tangos. You got tangos on your 7 or so. On your 9er. It's the first alertness status of enemies. Sure, when a unit with this status spots enemies, the unit moves to the nearest covering area and engage in battle. Then the unit sends backup requests to its allies who are not in combat and are within the line of sight. Right. Allies who receive back. Okay, so that's a little bit like XCOM, where like the Fraxis XCOM. So if I move into these ranges, they'll spot, and then everybody within line of sight also gets aggroed. When hit, during current state, block and dodge are disregarded. Engages in battle when a unit spots an enemy, decreases your sight by 5, unable to hide with the current status. All enemies will start to battle when entering the enemy's sight. Oh goodness, okay. It's odd wording. It's odd wording and not great English. We're just gonna see what happens. I think I have to see it to really learn it. Enemy unit within line of sight, the enemy will be indicated on the action queue, right? Conversely, when the enemy on the action queue goes out of your line of sight, the enemy will disappear. Sure. Overwatch. Only available for people who can Overwatch. Ability that attacks the first move to location or attack an enemy within the attacking range of the unit. Right, so this Overwatch on also attacks, which is quite good. Dalka, welcome, welcome. Actual mostly means yes, this is X, not X's radio operator, but it makes no real sense to use it if alpha and actual are the same. Okay, that makes sense. I suppose. It's still a weird goddamn call sign. I don't think it's necessary at all. Ecliptics, this is your guilty pleasure game? Okay, so I can look to you for like the pro tips and everything. You and Betu are both? Moving to flank.
전진합니다.
Oh no, there were people there. We were too aggressive. Look out, little girl. Flattened. Darn it. Enemies at the front were spotted. Oh, jeez. Young Flex, hello, hello. How you doing today? If an ally in non-battle status enters the range of sight of hostile target, the status will be changed to battle status. The unit that has changed to battle status requests for help from the nearby allies, and the unit and the help requested allies will move to the nearest covering area to... Oh, God. Alright, you know, okay, there's this episode of Rugrats, right, where the adults are all playing this board game that's got, like, the weirdest fucking rules, and... It's the one where they're trying to ignore Angelica because she's just being a little tantrum, and they're just like, oh, it's okay to just ignore her, but the kids think that they're invisible, so they're doing all this stuff, which is just exacerbating the issue. But the entire episode, they're just trying to figure out the rules to this board game, and that's a little bit what I'm getting here. Like, oh god. An ally in non-battle status, right, so out of combat ally enters the sight of hostile target. Obviously we get pulled into combat. The unit that has changed to battle status will request help from nearby allies. And the unit and the help requested allies will move to the nearest covering area to end. Right, got it. Goodness gracious. Smara Hassar, hello, hello. Just got in from putting summer tires on your better half's car. You've missed a slightly confusing rule set, but we're pretty much just getting started here with the tutorial. You haven't missed a whole lot. Put all enemies out of action. Rescue all civilians now. Rescue civilians in danger by approaching them. Civilians who appear for relief. Runs away by themselves when approached and when safety is secured. In addition to such, there are injured civilian, unsettled civilian, and civilian in panic. Alright, sure. So, alright, obviously get over to the civilian, yeah, sure.
알겠습니다.
Just do what it says. There's a status for everything, including Bush. The Bush status? Okay. Am I enjoying my May Day holiday? You know, I woke up, I had a coffee, I had some cheese and ham bread, a bit of toast, playing games. My wife's home. All's good on my end. Select an attacking ability using left mouse button. Selecting an attacking ability using left mouse button will switch you to aim mode. During aim mode, press the ability again. Right, okay, I got it. It's weird because it tries to really spell everything out for you, and it super doesn't need to. But it always makes it seem like it's like way more complicated than it actually is. So it's like, oh god, I should probably read this, but it's actually totally fine. So we got not great against him. 36% aim, 42% crit. I mean, this guy's like obviously the target we're going after. The hit chance gives you the nice breakdown of the hit chance. Rain reduces hit chance by 10%. Fine. Enemies block of the attack that is hit. Basic damage. Guardian of the Law. Holy shit, what a title. Alright. Yeah, blast him in the face. Yeah, it's true. Tutorials for video game journalists. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, it is fair enough, and I appreciate when games have a really engaging tutorial and also one that has, like, a super duper easy mode type thing. You know, because, like, my nephew, when he was 4 or 5, he'd be playing Grand Theft Auto. And, there's no, like, real great difficulty settings for Grand Theft Auto. But he really liked just driving around and crashing into stuff and all that. And it's nice when a game gives you the option to bring the difficulty down so much to the point where it's like brain dead easy mode. It's just, I don't know, it's cool. I like when games do that. So it's fair enough. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Name for the next target by pressing the tab button. Oh yeah, or click them. Yeah, I can cycle targets, right? Yeah, I got that. We're going for this guy, though. That's how you play GTA. You drive around and crash into... Oh yeah, but like whenever he'd like bump into a person and then all of a sudden the cops get all angry and we'd have to rescue him and drive him out of there. And it'd be a lot nicer if there was like a super easy mode where the police are basically non-existent, or maybe loosely chase you and sometimes bump into your car just to be, you know, like, oh, engaging for him and stuff, you know, but there's actually no real threat. It's educational, cause and effect. Grand Theft Auto, an education game. Phenomenal. That sounds like a tag that Twitch would put on its game. The Twitch has weird tags for games. Like, I think Fallout 4 is considered like an action stealth shooter or something like that. Well, I wouldn't call it a stealth shooter. The sight of the units with that and that icons are exposed by the currently attacking character, and flanking attack bonus will be given. Right, sure. So we're like completely surrounding this guy, so no problem there. Turn that down a little bit. That might have been a little too much. Critical hit increased by 50%. Nice, so it's an 80.55% crit chance. Cool. GTA is sex education? Maybe. How is Fallout 76? I saw it got its Steam release a bit ago. People seem to be generally happy with it now that the initial Fallout... now that the initial Fallout has faded. This is like super good grenade opportunity right here. Stand by. That's not throw grenade. A healing potion. Excuse me? We have a healing potion. It's definitely just fizzy water. Ooh. Right. Sure, stand by. When using this ability, right after the turn starts, next action time decreases by 50%, and when using this ability after the first movement or consuming action point, which is what we're doing, next action time decreases by 25%. Sure. Some monster energy? No, there's not enough giant massive M's and logos everywhere. Troubleshooter Albus joining the action. Apprentice Troubleshooter Scion. And Hero Irene. They got their own music, that must be cool, right? It's been 20 years since the establishment of Valhalla and 10 years since then many troubleshooters have become active and many crimes were solved. However, due to the crime rate increasing with the growth of the city, Valhalla is still the world's capital of crime. Fuck, I read that as quickly as I could and it was still just fast enough. Holy shit, game, calm down. Alright, we got a good rank. Cool. The good says it sort of turned into Fallout 4 Online, which is fine. That sounds alright. Red and Korean is a very dense language. Read it faster than you can. I know nothing of Korean. Like, at all. You work as a troubleshooter in Valhalla, you must obtain an official troubleshooter license, to work as. And the final test to that process is to complete 12 weeks of field experience at a troubleshooter company. Field experience week 4. Look at that guy, holy hell. Gene. I heard he completed his apprenticeship with Black Pearl. This might be a good chance to test him. Let Albus take on the task himself, or do it myself? Let's let him do it. He's got it. Look, he's the king. He's got this. Oh wait, no, Gina's saying that? Oh, okay, we're giving Albus... Okay, never mind. I wanted Gene to do it. God damn it. Oh well. Okay, don't lose anybody, defeat all enemies. Fine, fine. Dashing attack. Abilities with attack with movement will allow the unit to move to a location and attack in a single turn at the current position. If you use a dashing attack, you can attack the attackable enemy after dashing. Use a dashing attack, you can attack the attackable enemy after dashing. Alright, we're just gonna go for a wind slash here. Slashing melee, enemy single, 1 range. Activates bleeding on damaged units with a 25% chance. And a rundown of what bleeding is. Alright, short. PTX Legend with 155 bits. The crops were good today. Now back to TTWH2 with you playing in the background. Thank you very much, PTX Legend. TT. I'm assuming Warhammer 2. TT. And Zoggin, such a relaxing voice. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Just like Final Fantasy XCOM. I don't know what this is yet. It's like JRPG XCOM? I don't know. SP type. Battle bonus will be granted depending on the SP type. SP gauge. The current SP amount if it's at its maximum overcharge is activated. SP will be reset when overcharge is removed. Check out for more specific information through tooltip by moving the mouse cursor on it. Sure. So he's got Spirit SP. Increases your Spirit SP by the same amount of Vigor or Rage consumed after using your attack ability. Hit chance increases by 0.5%. Alright. And when we're overcharged, we can do Pentablow. Fine. Yeah, fine. I'm just gonna, like, conceal with you, I guess? Because I told dude that he'd handle it, and he goes next anyway, so, you know, it's kind of whatever. A Gentle Breeze. A shooting attack type with 9 range. Bring forth the wind's power and deal 200 plus 45 plus 2. Wind damage to select the target. Damage targets will be knocked back 3 tiles and action time increases by 60. Wow. Let's give him a Gentle Breeze. It's a range thing, so I think we should probably, like, go for a flank or so first, right? Didn't help a whole lot. Dodged it. Oh no. Suppressive attack is the attack that applies the chance of increase. Suppressive attack is the attack that applies the chance of increase of enemy's action time by 50%, even if the enemy dodges or the attack misses. So even though he dodged it, he still gets his turn order screwed up, right? Alright. Fine. Well, it's kind of all on you now, I guess. Attack range 2. We can dash and do that stuff. Kia! Look at him go! Wow. Okay. Haul some ass and punch somebody to death like the steam train you are. I did it. That animation was fantastic. I love his run. This dude is half. Oh man, if only. If he'd like tackle a dude down and cannibalize their eyes, then yeah, sure, absolutely. Troubleshooter company Arwal, well known for their suppression tactics, assigned Jean-Louis as Albus' mentor. Albus obtained Optimism Mastery. The field experience with Jean was a harsh daily routine of going around the streets and taking down criminals. Don't think he's going to like it if I tell him the enemy went over the wall, so I was going to take a detour. Oh jeez, tell him the truth. guess we should have lied. So I'm assuming some of the decisions that I'm making here is what's guiding the masteries that they gain, which affects them in some way, shape, or form? Or is it all just kind of like, regardless of what you choose, this always happens? Hello Valkyrie, how you doing today? Is Public Enemy number 1 really worth only 50,000 yen? That doesn't seem like very much. Well then look, this dude's worth 250,000 yen. This dude's worth 500 yen. What? It's like, what, a buck? Maybe two? It's actually, I think it's like $5 or so in it. That ain't much. Shit. Mission after mission and the awful weather. The only thing that carried him through the hard-filled experience was... calling his Aunt Lily. The money is Valhalla's or something. Oh, okay, so it's not actually yet. Okay, got it. Doing pretty okay, Valkyrie, thank you. Enjoying the slightly longer weekend. As he has been alone from that day, Lily's stead intentions were a massive comfort to Albus. She was always too busy. Albus could never find a chance to meet with her. Her answer was always the same. Kieran, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you. Hope you're doing alright. Albus could not understand why his aunt wouldn't meet up with him. Regardless, she always gave Albus her full support. Albus really wanted to see her someday so that he could thank her for all her support. Albus wanted to return the favor to Lily by helping others. Whoosh, and on to week 12. A number of wanted bangers have been identified nearby. Oh, jeez. Not bangers. Anything but that. It's always the bangers. Alright, standard thing. Kill all them. Or sorry, put them out of action, but don't let me get put out of action. Checkpoint will be activated depending on the progress of the scenario mission. The last point will be designated as the checkpoint. Can restart missions given up or failed at the last checkpoint if the checkpoint is activated. Autosave, right? It's autosave. All members of the team in the mission will consume additional 50 ambition points when returning to checkpoint. And it resets all masteries, experience, and items. Right. Ambition points. Valhalla provides backup forces depending on the calamity level of the case to support the troubleshooter activities. Provided backup forces can be controlled by the player during the mission, and the items and attributes acquired by the controlled unit will be kept by the player. Okay. Sure. Going to change the camera rotation because I thought a little bit of rotation would be good, but honestly, a little much. There we go. It's a little bit better. There he is. There's a man over there. I'm gonna shoot him. Oh. Is that bush status? It's bush status. Aerial effect, bush. If the unit is on the area with the bush in effect, the icon will be shown on the left bottom of the screen. Enemy hit chance decreases by 20%. Alright, and patrol. The second alertness status of enemies. When a unit of this status spots enemies, the unit moves to the nearest covering area and engages. The unit sends backup requests to all allies not in combat within line of sight. Allies who receive backup requests will join the fight. Right, yeah, sure. Patrol status marked with the red exclamation mark. When hit during patrol state, block and dodge are disregarded, same as before. Okay, decrease the sight by 2. Alright. So basically, like, if they're out of combat, they have a status applied to them that basically means that they can't dodge or block your attack. Like, you get kind of a free hit. You can also hit H to get an overhead view, or M. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Nice. Good to know. And there was, yeah, T and G for the zoom. Alright. Generic Superman. We will Overwatch with you, I think. Because I'm assuming the patrol is going to run up and spot Jean inside the bush. We'll also have you Overwatch. Take it like XCOM 2. No? Okay. Nothing much. So, let's go ahead. Probably shoot a guy unless we have an AoE type thing. I'm thinking we don't. Triggers blind. Units in... Chain effect. Dazzling. Units in darkness status becomes confused status. Deactivates Overwatch. Decreases move and sight. And also hit chance. Machines are immune to it though. Alright. Click the left bit over the portrait for the generic dudes. The left bit over the portrait. When it's their turn, perhaps? Explore, battle. So this is the cruise control stuff, right? Because like we don't really care about them or what they do or why, so just like do your own thing and it's whatever. Within reason. Just to speed it along a bit. Let's go for shooting. There's a couple of them in each direction here. So I don't know what these guys' line of sight is, but I think if I were to shoot them, these guys won't be activated. We'll see how that goes, though. He dodged. Go! And Albus. Fresh breeze. Enemy. Oh, this is an area attack. 6 range, 1 damage range. 125 plus 22 wind damage, creating a whirlpool at the target area. Clears fire, web, smoke screen, poisonous gas, acidic cloud, healing mist, ice mist, plague cloud at the targeted area. Alright, shit. That sounds aight. How much damage? Not enough to kill this guy. Well... let's get the bush status up here. We can maybe go for gentle breeze on him. Yeah, technically. Hit chance is 35.09 though. Not really great. Mostly because of the high cover he's got. But I'm assuming... well, we can wind slash him from up here too. Oh shit, you know what? But why not? Go for wind slash. Good crit. 23 health. You're still, I think, in cover from those guys if they get activated. Vigor restoration. I think we want generally... just battle. And battle as well. You're gonna piss them off. Okay. Yeah, fine, fair. Hello, Paul2812. What about Paul and Helen? Where's Helen? What'd you do with Helen? Is Helen okay? Hello, Paul. How you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Hell yeah, go for that sliding kick. Look at this route we have to pull for it. Kia! That animation is the best. I love it. Holy shit. When using abilities with the cast delay, the action time of the unit increases. You can check the information about cast delay of the ability at the tooltip. Okay, sure. I don't think I have anything with cast delay though, do I? And gentle breeze 100% hit chance because we are flanking him, and this does a bunch of damage, so go for it. Blammo crit 277. She always would work, so to make it easy, it's just to... ah, okay. Cool. Indication of presence indicated when the troubleshooter senses an enemy. Actual location may differ as the sense location is the enemy's location at the time of sensing. Will also be shown on the minimap. Alright. So generally, down there, time passed after detecting presence, 66? 66 what? Seconds? Turns? That's a while ago. And that is... that away. Ah, there. And they are doing patrolling, apparently. Defense rate increases by 50 and hit chance decreases. Okay, it's hunker down. And that is consume all remaining action points to recover all vigor, which is like your stamina, you said, that just gets consumed with things that you do. Just go for standby. So he goes a little bit sooner in the next turn queue. I don't think it was soon enough to really matter because everybody else's is like super duper low. But oh well. Bento Sims. What? Vigor is basically the replacement of reloading. Okay. Gotcha. Do a little bit of standby. There they go. Like, are we sure these are enemies? Like, they're just hanging out having a chat and we just run up and shoot them. Yeah. Oh man, this dude's great. Exposed. No covers in the four directions of the unit. They are in exposed, and flanking attack bonus will be given when attacking. Right, obviously. Alba's field experience in Arwal had gone successfully for 3 months and has finally come to an end. Mithril level authorization. Wow. Alba's craved information about the disaster a decade ago since he was a kid. All that time of believing that becoming a troubleshooter would give him the answer. That would seem to have been in vain. So wait, that's our entire motivation of doing all of this is just to sate some curiosity about some incident that happened ages ago? My god. Rogue, welcome, welcome, how you doing? It's a half hour. Jesus Christ, did it really? 4 survivors, 6 enemies, rescued nobody. Good ranking. We got some leather boots and a carbon wrist guard. Great. Man, Gene was level 20. Fucking hell. It gives you a pretty okay breakdown of stuff. Look, there's a graph even. Look at that. Jeez. I don't know how that really helps me at all, but cool. I like that it's got it. Yeah, return, sure. Leather boots, yo. Game is so long. How about how long is it? We're talking like 100 hours plus. Okay, that's the end of the tutorial. Choose your company name. 20 character max. The company name will represent your team while playing Troubleshooter. It will also be your nickname when playing online. Future changes to the company names won't be free, so choose carefully. Well, we gotta come up with a good name now, don't we? Also, company mastery. The chosen mastery will be shared between all active company members. Please note that the choice is not permanent, and you might replace it in the future with masteries acquired during gameplay. Customer satisfaction. Increases rewarded vil by 50% when you complete the mission. Increases the chance of acquiring mastery by 50%. Experience gained by 25%. Chance of item gained by 25%. And decreases consumed ambition needed for taking missions by 70%. I'm thinking expertise to unlock more masteries, just to open things up a little bit more and see what we can really do. 100+ hours, have 103 hours in and haven't finished it yet, although you are close. Oh, wow. All right. So, if we're into this, it could be that Bannerlord and Fallout 4 are on the back burner for quite some time. Yeah, all right, we can, fuck. Do I go with, like, something about Axe, something XCOM, EDF, something involving Holder? I'm gonna go with, like, Holder's no space. All right. All right, well, that changes things. No dashes either, huh? The dashes are okay. Underscores are okay. Well then. Holders. Holders defense. Oh. XCOM defense force. Holders angels. There we go. That's a good one. Holders angels, not angles. And did we spell holder right this time? Is it with the 1 U or 2? XCOM. Oh, there you go. That'd be a good one. The XCOM Defense Force. Ugh. Go for Holders Angels. That seems alright. The underscores. Oh, that'd be a really good. That'd be a nice acapella group name. Alien Bacons. HDF. We'll be a part of Holders Angels. I like that. But it can be like, maybe we work for the HDF. How about? We'll do that. Yeah, we'll stick with expertise just to acquire more masteries and find one that like really resonates with my playstyle, because right now I have no idea. Man, he was born a long time ago. Basic mastery. So the wind sword, which is what he had before, slashing attack and wind attack damage by 10%. Go wherever the wind goes. Responsibility reduces action time by 20 and increases SP by 5 if a target dodges or blocks your attack. Okay, sure. So you get to like go a little bit sooner and you get your SP meter full or a little bit faster. Or opportunist. Dodging or blocking an attack against you. Dodging or blocking an attack grants you chance to win, which increases hit, crit, and attack damage 1% per level up to 10. It's an excitement property type. I think responsibility a little bit or so. Maker of Moons, Ohio. Hello, Maker. How you doing today? You like Windsword, dude can get counter and it's so nice. Just the extra damage and all that. That's tempting. I think I'm going to go for responsibility though for a little bit and see. Because 20 reduced action time is quite a lot, and SP by 5 doesn't hugely sound a lot, but the faster I can get that bar maxed out, maybe the better. We'll try it. He's responsible. Oh, achievement unlocked, Troubleshooter. We're doing it. There was a large explosion known as a catastrophic disaster which took away many lives 10 years ago. Is that the Skyrim draw sword sound? Man, probably. All the stock sound effects in games nowadays. Albus returned home after his 3 months of field training. Aunt Lily provided Albus the studio 10 years ago. Now that he had earned the official license of a troubleshooter, Albus decided to become independent from Lily. What's holding this paper up? Lily told Albus that she was fine with the current arrangement and that she didn't mind supporting him, but Albus felt being independent should be the way. Oh jeez, really? Okay, wow. The cupboard first. Albus wasn't much of a cook, so the cupboard functioned more as his personal storage. He found a bunch of miscellaneous items as soon as he opened the cupboard. HP potion! Albus found a box with a brand new pair of shoes in the cupboard. From the tutorial, it was a gift from Black Pearl that he received after completing his apprenticeship as a troubleshooter. There's business sim elements in this game? Oh, that sounds nice. Furious Zen Master, hello, welcome. How you doing? What is that? Oh, the good luck have fun pledge thing, okay. Nice. Albus started listing all the items as he began packing them. It was a habit he had developed naturally because he didn't want to waste the money Aunt Lily sent him. Mr. Jean provided Albus with some extra items from Arwal after his field training. Like a flashbang grenade. Is it okay just to have that just in a box? Albus stuffed the training manuals in the box. And also a white costume, red black costume, and inventory menu's been activated. Alright. Armor. The Black Pearl Team Sneakers. 10 armor, but gives me a bunch of stuff. It's also a binding item. Only equipable on him. Alt or right click for item protection just to ensure like I don't get rid of the damn thing, I guess. So am I able to equip stuff here? It seems like generally new. Keep hearing sound effects you recognize. The inventory menu is from Need for Speed Underground. I think you need the roster menu first. Oh, okay. So not yet then. To the bookshelf. That's a lot of books. Albus, always fervent about becoming a troubleshooter, had been studying about how to respond to dangerous situations ever since he was a kid. The swordsmanship training manuals, creased spine, and worn edges showed how often it had been read. One of the manuals he didn't have a chance to finish caught his eye. Albus started reading it, distracted from his current task for a while. A body training mastery. Aw, can we roll through fences and stuff now because we've trained our bodies? Fucking EDF. Also the Fair Wind Mastery. Sword Master Mastery. Counterattack Mastery. Forestallment Mastery. Yearning Mastery. Fucking hell. Alright, got a few of those. To the table. You want a rundown of all the stats? You got me covered with the Steam community thingamajig. Alright. I'll open that. Maybe I check into that later on. On the table, Alba's found a day planner still in its plastic wrapper. It was a high school graduation gift from Lily. Albus digs in his pockets and withdraws a business card. So what do we got? We got mastery stuff here. Whoops. I guess just all of them. Counterattack. If you don't have a melee attack ability, this mastery is not triggered. Counterattack the enemy with a counterattack increases action time by 30 after dealing a counterattack, though. So it slows you down a lot. Alright. Short hit chance and HP for every character level. Alright, bunch of stuff in the quest. The outside helper. Visit Roberto, troubleshooter of the Wind Wall District. Sure. A digital panel fell out of Alba's pocket. Digital panel? The panel was his official Troubleshooter license. Official Troubleshooter licenses are updated regularly with information about the current company. So it's an ID card. And there's the company menu. Of Holder's Angels. Alright, short. Valhalla, Yggdrasil District, Uneven Street 80, Yellowish Wooden House Room 201. That's descriptive at least. As he was organizing his files, Albus realized he had forgotten something. Forgot to register the company in the Troubleshooter directory. The VHPD mandates that all troubleshooter companies enlist and manage their troubleshooters digitally. This serves to create a network necessary for smooth case solving and to identify people in charge of the case. There's the roster menu. Albus noticed something while packing his stuff. Click the roster menu at the bottom right corner. Equipment tutorial. Manage them. Like Albus. Imagining hanging up your degree and the battery runs out. The downside of having everything is just like some electric panel. Imagine a tech version of college degree you hung on the wall or something like that. Yeah, that's... I don't know. Not sure about that. Detailed info, equip and unequip. Door short, equip the flashbang and HP on the top pocket and bottom pocket. Alright. HP potion, flashbang grenade. Can also unequip with right mouse button. The mastery board menu. Activate or deactivate masteries. Gesundheit type. Should I focus one style or keep it balanced? Focus. Active and available masteries of character. 5 categories: basic, support, attack, defense, ability. Number of slots, different for every character. Automatically unlock as the character advances in levels. Sure. So for now we just have one basic attack, support, and defense going on. Yeah, sure, fine. Can freely choose masteries using the training points obtained by the character. Some masteries are restricted to certain races, jobs, genders, and characters. Master's combo attack required a combination of various trainings. Mastery sets may be enabled when certain combinations are activated. Alright. There's a bunch of mastery sets going on. Alright. A lot of those. So, basic things. Increase HP by 10 for every level, hit chance by 5, or armor and resistance by 40. And increase with character levels. I guess hit chance. And then for attack, we need insufficient number of masteries acquired. Alright. Forestallment. If an adversary approaches you, mastery. Fuck, where were we? What? Oh, okay, we're good. Hit chance. Oh, I see. I just skipped over support entirely. Okay, got it. If an adversary approaches you by 1 tiles, or a nearby adversary uses attack ability for a limited chance of 1 times, you responsive attack using the attack ability. How about we go Swordmaster? You equip. There we go. Got it. All about that hit chance. SP gained by using wind ability increases by 25%, probably, since I'm a little bit curious about the SP thing. If your vigor is greater than 50%, you become vitality. Holy shit. Increases vigor recovery by 3. And if an ally of higher level gains experience, I gain 50% of it, so I can catch up a bit better. Alright. And these we can't put on. Exceeded maximum training points available. Oh, I see. I see. Alright, well, sure, we can also alt left click for mastery researching. We're gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go ahead and just... We're gonna just return, I think. Unequip that. That cost a training manual to do. But if I unequip that, can I... No. Because I don't have any. For counterattack, I need 3 TP for it. Right. Got it. Understood. I understand. So, fine. Fair wind back on. There we go. Ugh. Remove active masteries to cause of training manuals. Right, figured that out. Can acquire additional masteries when defeating enemies during missions, which we've got a really good chance of acquiring masteries, so that's good. Okay, but first I'd like to Oh, Lucky Sports sneakers. +5 speed, more hit chance increase and crit hit chance. But I think you want these uniques. Carbon wrist guard of iron wall. Resistance, block chance, slashing resist, blunt resist. Yeah, nah, that's better. We don't have anything else. Yeah, we'll stick with the default, I think. What's the TP up there about? I don't know. Love it when you wake up and become Vitality in the morning. Oh man, becoming Vitality is just... That's the bees it needs there. Oh, it's just that I have a free training point. Okay. Sure. A new email. Oh. So this was the alarm that kept ringing. What? Well, he's like put up with some sound going off forever and never look into it? Albus and Lily normally used email to contact each other, aside from the times when Albus called her by phone. On the day he became an official troubleshooter, Albus sent Aunt Lily an email to share his thoughts and future plans. Albus opened the email and started reading it carefully. Check the email. A mail menu. 4 unread messages, in fact. Jesus. Lily Lover? Excuse me. Items can be attached. Please check them carefully. Collect any items that are attached in the emails. Okay. Some money. Some nothing. Also some nothing. Albus, I received the pictures you sent me. I cannot believe you've grown so big now. Congratulations on becoming the troubleshooter you wanted to be. It was very weird when you told me that you want to become a troubleshooter ever since you were a kid, but looking at you now, I guess it was all unnecessary. Oh, I read your mail on how you want to be independent. I felt sorry for you being burdened for my support. That really was not much. But I sincerely want you to live the life you yearned for. Feel free to hit me up when you need help. Actually, let's get in touch often. You're always welcome to contact me. And lastly, I sent you some money to congratulate your success. Thinking this is the last really saddens me. I'm sorry I could not meet you in person up to the last moment. More money! Alright, I don't like that her name, my aunt's name is Lily Lover. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah, get out of here. Say farewell to the neighbors and the landlord, really? Albus headed to the Windwall District after finishing his work in the studio. Windwall District was where Albus lived 10 years ago before he was orphaned by the disaster. Okay, sure. Another achievement. Something you feel guilty for making your aunt take care of you when your parents were killed in the terrorist attack. Yeah. Got that. Hello, Black Nile. First time watching live. Big fan of the Terror for the Deep YouTube. Nice. Got some Terror for the Deep going up tonight, actually. So there is that. I managed to record a decent bulk of it. Happy to have you, Black Nile. Hope you're doing okay. Windwall District is only 3 hours by train from Yggdrasil District. A one-day trip. However, moving beyond the district of residence without a legitimate reason is violation of law in Valhalla. The law was made to suppress crime propagations and to keep certain from being overpopulated. It's music though. It's literally la-las and doo-doos, these lyrics. A high-speed train, special class for those traveling to other districts. Passengers traveling by standard class should alight from the train at the last station of each district. Don't drink and stream. But. You don't know me when I'm drunk. Maybe I'm really fun and stuff. To detect illegal immigrants trespassing from one district to another, train attendants thoroughly check the passenger IDs. Alright, we're good to go. Bianca. Is it okay that this lady's got this massive rifle strapped to her back on the train? For a place that's like super concerned about crime propagation and all that, I feel like just having dudes walk around with a fucking high-powered rifle strapped to them is a little bit dangerous. Maybe not. Maybe it keeps them safe. She has a permit. Okay. God damn it. Albus could only get aboard this train after he became a troubleshooter, which is the reason why Albus taking curiosity to other passengers is nothing out of the blue. Fuck, the music is still going with the la-las. Albus' eyes followed the two ladies as they passed by. What a creep. Albus didn't know how he should respond to the domineering lady. Albus, please. Really? Just tell them you thought they were maybe also troubleshooters or so. Oh yeah, maybe that's a giant sword. I could see that. It's like the switch axe in Monster Hunter, right? Just like it folds and hinges open and it's a massive fucking thing. See that? Oh god, the song looped. Oh Jesus. I think I actually heard it cut earlier when it looped. Embarrassed, Albus turned his head to the window, trying to hide his blushed face from others. A laser gun ripped off a mech. Cool. A long time after the train set out, as the gloomy sky cleared up in the distance, Albus could see the gigantic border wall. Windwall District, Silver Cloud Station. Next up, the doors are on your right. The place where Albus used to live with his parents. Finally here, Albus' first impression of Windwall District was very different from what he had in his memories. but the warm southern sunlight made it clear that Albus was back home. A week after his arrival at the Windwall district, Albus found a place to stay and is now looking for a place to open up a troubleshooter office, but it wasn't easy for a nameless troubleshooter to open up an office. You often see important characters in the background. Landlords are open to renting out spaces to well-known troubleshooters as they would keep the crime rate low and around the area. It's doing a lot of introducing of just general stuff. In case of nameless troubleshooters, they were often targeted as criminal reprisals, and the landlords also frequently fell victim to the revenge. Yo, dog, let's get out of here. Alright, dog. Those must be some bangers, huh? Music is very heroic and uplifting considering what's happening right now. Albus was rejected numerous times? Numerous, surely. Numerous times for being a nameless troubleshooter up until now. This time he was welcomed, but only to face a different type of problem. It's dragging it out a lot. Man, it's like the intro of New Vegas, but 300% more expedition. It's better to show, not tell. Yeah, I can agree to that. Oh man, there's more bangers out there. Seeing the gangsters enter his bar, Don sighed and picked up his phone. Kind of. I sort of catch your drift. What? Oh, gameplay. Contact the VHPD and request rescue assistance. Destroy all jammers in the area, but don't get dead, or out of action rather. Power switch interaction. Turning off the power switch activates dark status to units indoors, decreasing sight hit chance. Movement restrictions of moving on the tiles surrounded by the enemy is deactivated. So attack of opportunity, I think, and chain effect triggers confusion when lightning property debuffs are triggered. Oh, okay. Sure. I guess so. It's like just a brief flash that adds confusion or so. All right. Sure. Go Don. Fucking hell, 771 health this guy's got. Also a combat preview. Sight will be shown in the white lines, and movement and abilities will be shown with lines in their own distinct colors. Moreover, the targets will be shaded with lines in the same colors. Fucking wordiness of this all. Alright, yeah, sure. So that's our vision and all that. Gotcha. Wonder how that troubleshooter is going to handle this situation. I mean, I guess we could throw a flashbang. And you can't actually use any of these because you don't have the movement for it. So I guess you will stand by. We have become Vitality, I think, because our ambition is 80% or above before the start of the mission. So we have increased Vigor Recovery. It wants me to throw a flashbang, so sure, I suppose. Pressing R after setting the range for an AoE, allow me to fix the applied range and look at the combat information regarding individual objectives by pressing tab. Ah, I see. Okay. That's kind of cool. Blam. Oh, but that dude's got sunglasses, so he's immune to it. But the flashbang has applied confusion because the darkness was also in effect, and that's what the chain effects are all about. The chain effect is kind of cool. I sort of like that. Yeah, glare is the lightning type debuff in darkness. That's what's causing the confusion, decreasing speed, hit chance, block, and dodge chance. Machines are immune to it, lasts for 2 turns. Yeah, what that guy said. So let's go for just a quick hit. What's this ability? Blunt melee enemy single. That's a bunch of damage. Activates stun on damage targets with 50% chance, 100% additional damage inflicted when attacking in a still stance. Increases crit by 30%. You can attack diagonal. I guess we'll try that. 31%. Oh yeah, because it's dark. Yeah, right. Yeah, it sort of is what it is. There's also a power kick we could go for, a suppressive attack. Dodged it, but it still fucked his turn order up. I think the general idea was to turn the power back on before turning... Wow. Before, like, actually doing stuff and things. That's a area ability that will hit both of them. Try it. Why not? Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Double crit. Attacking the target makes them out of action. Death blow can be achieved if the target's HP is max. If attacking the target makes the target out of action, death blow can be achieved if the target's HP is max HP. How would I attack a dude to make him out of action without reducing their health? Alright, I mean, it's definitely a good thing to go for. We get extra 100% experience of earned experience, so double experience, increased mastery stuff, more troubleshooter license list info, whatever. One-shots? Oh, okay, so kill them, right, it one-shot them. Okay, got it. Alright, so one-shotting dudes, it's a cool thing. Dude, this dude's counterattacks. Holy shit. Let's turn the power back on. Would not be able to. I didn't mean to actually go. I right-clicked to like cancel that, but okay. I guess it works. I'm sure it's fine. There's a wired phone in the office. We could also just like keep killing everybody, right? Yeah, no, we don't kill people. We take them out of action. We put them in the out of action state is what we do. Thank you, Nalahu. Alright, right clicks like always cancel. Jeez. Phone. Optional objective 1, destroy all jammers. Optional objective 2, request rescue using the phone list line on the option, or on the whatever that says. The things. Alright. Sure. And like maybe power kick this dude into the wall or so. Jesus Christ. He's so strong. Popping a heal. Get out of here with that. Okay, that counts as cover. I'm wondering if... Yeah, high cover. So I'd have to like scoot here or so. Is there a button that I can highlight to see like if I'd be flanking him if I move to a certain spot? Because I'd like to get as far over here as I can while still potentially flanking the guy. But like if I gotta just like sidestep here, then we can go for that. Just do that. This music.
폭력은 싫다. 젊은 시절을 낭비하지 마라.
There's more dudes out there. I saw that. Minimap. Not only shows location of enemies and allies spotted on the site, but also the dead location of recently sensed. Yeah, got that. I got that. So there's a chest back there also. I want the chest. Go get the chest. Yeah, Gentle Breeze, knockback, knock people into walls, return sims. Yeah, I saw you mention that. I was kind of saying if I could maybe go for that, but the dude just died instead, which... No, fair enough. I think just, like, stand by. Just exist there a minute. Let me grab this box and head over to you. Brighter healing potion. Alright. I'll just send it to inventory, that's fine. That's all right. And the jammers are way back there. Well, I think we go for the jammers. Like, why not, you know? I assume we could still call for help, though? Like, that won't just end the mission suddenly? Oh, there's another chest there. Using an item once, even if you have charges left, uses up that item, so there's no point in saving it if you already used it once. So like that flashbang, then definitely use that again. Because I thought this was like I had 2 flashbangs. Oscar Blade of the Wolf. Well, send to inventory, because you've got a magenta titanium battle glove of bear +1. Wow, send that to inventory. We'll take a look at that with our main guy later on. There's them. Their vision ain't so great.
폭력은 싫다.
Noise. Survive until they arrive. Sure. Battle UI time indicator. Yeah, sure. Obviously. Time countdown. 300 time remaining. Okie dokie.
세상은 언제나 널 숨기려 하지.
Yeah, I hope they were hostiles. If attacking the target makes them out of action, overkill can be achieved if the damage that exceeds their remaining HP is higher than 30% of their maximum HP. Extra experience, all the same one-shot stuff. So if you one-shot the dude and do a bunch of extra damage to him, then like that's good stuff. And a lot of stuff happened when we leveled just then.
귀찮은 일엔
Sure.
쉽지 않다.
Knowing your check record, there are probably people with loving family. They're just having like a quick walk, you know? They stopped there a minute to catch their breath. One of their ankles was feeling a little bit sore, and they're like, oh fuck, my ankle's really bothering me today. Oh, Terrence, let's stop here and take a quick breather so your ankle can recover. And then fucking a little mini tornado sucks them up and they die. Yeah. Recover some vigor, why not?
세상은 언제나 널 속이려 하지.
Fucking hell, that time's really going quick, eh?
그래.
We'll activate him. There's a bunch of the dudes there by that jammer. But I want the thing. Oh, right, his turn just ends there. Okay. Fine. Get the loot quick. Your strat for this mission was just to run Don out and have the enemies out to the enemies and have him counter everybody. Yeah, the counter attack seems a bit ridiculous. I wasn't convinced that would proc every single attack, but it totally does. Joel. It's just a bunch of people hanging around a taxi. What? Oh, there. Okay.
난 배려하지 않.
Come on, Don, you got this. No, not me. I don't have counterattack. I just want the box.
난 성공시킬 거야.
Left Q for the turn. Oh. Sure. Just the number there. Right, but... Yeah, okay. I'm alright with that, I guess. Open the box. Knight's Sport Sneakers. Activity shoes of the turtle. Nice. Just put that in the inventory. God damn it. Yeah, let's... Yeah, he's one of the ones going next. Sure.
이 정도로 막아야지.
Blammo. 503 damage. That's a little bit an overkill.
능력이 싫다.
Open the recovery box. Probably another greater healing potion. Yeah. Espla, hello, hello. Randomly stumbled here and you're streaming. Well, hello. Welcome, Espla. How you doing? So we'll go with that gentle breeze. But like into the sign or something, right? So we'll stand out here completely out of cover. Gentle breeze him. Collision's done. Alright, nice. Activate stun when collision takes place, when the target attack has no space to be pushed back after getting hit by a pushback attack. Cool. That's really good. And battle command, oh yeah, we got that already. That is no problem.
전진합니다. 목표 제거하였습니다.
These guys do know who friend and foe is, right? The music is convincing you to buy the game? It is pretty okay music. Except that one song with la-las and doo-doos. I'm not sure about that. I got a pretty strong grievance against songs that do that kind of stuff. The overcharge, right? Yeah, no recursive consumption is required while overcharged status. Character with overcharge ability may use it in this status, right? Yeah, got that. So we're overcharged. So we can do increases wind SP by the same amount your vigor or rage consumed after using wind ability. Critical strike damage increases by 100. Gale slash can be used when SP is overcharged. There's still 4 enemies? Oh. Like, right over here, huh? Gale Slash. Strong wind to the selected target, inflict 300 plus 158 plus 45 plus 100 of wind damage. Damage target triggers bleeding, increasing hit chance by 25%. Single target thing. Right. Alright, well let's... I guess take out the jammer? I don't think that's a bonus objective still. But it makes me feel better. Zulopap, welcome, welcome. Sing lalas and doo-doos to lull Yeti to sleep, to lull me into a rage, maybe. You want power kick? Or standard hit thing? Oh, standard hit thing. I really like that I can set certain people to be just like on some form of AI. That's really nice. Oh. Maybe you can reach them from behind this box? Yeah, yeah. You can also go for Gale Slash. Do it! 1074 damage crit. Woofed. Mastery required. Tactical Envelopment. If there are more allies than enemies within line of sight, hit chance increases by 15%. Cool. All about that hit chance. There's an achievement for killing 3 enemies with a single Gale Slash. Surely if you block bullets, right, with your just like hands and fists and like it, you got shot. You don't... That's not how this works. How do you block a bullet with your flesh? It's like parrying a disarm attack. Like, no, you just got fucking disarmed. That's not how this works. Miraculous carbon wrist guard. Oh. Yeah, this guy. Because I'm sure the police enforcer dudes are gonna kill this other guy. See, look, they're okay. They're totally fine. They're all out of combat. Forgot what the phrasing was for that. Did this guy out of action? Thank you. Did this guy really need our help? No, not at all. He absolutely had it completely under control. Foo. Trey and Foo. Nice. Remember, bullets do 10 to 50 damage, fists do 500 to 600 damage, and soft breezes do 1000 to 1100 damage. Yeah, man. We did it. 6 survivors, 12 enemies, rescued nobody. Perfect ranking, apparently. Bunch of spoils and stuff. I think we leveled up a couple times. Got a couple masteries. Contracted area of 80 square meters, 1,000 deposit. Rent must be paid on time on the selected schedule. 50 at the start of each 6th successful mission, and 100 at the end of each 12th successful mission. Okay. Sure. The perks are it's 5 minutes away from Silver Lake Cloud, 5 minutes away from the Valhalla National Police Station, and storage use allowed with landlord's permission. Okay. Oh, I get to choose. Oh, yeah, just 50 at every 6. That's fine. Keep it fast and consistent. That's okay. Lethargic status triggered when ambition turns to 0. Cannot participate in missions while in lethargic status. What a strange game. The silver lining area. Sure, but can I... Yeah, take a look at some of the stuff that we've got here. Open up my roster. Select Albus. We got maybe a new thing, an Oscar Blade of the Wolf. Yeah, more damage, better crit chance. Doesn't have the hit chance though. I think I keep what I've got, actually. It doesn't crit as hard or as much, but I really like stacking the hit chance that I've got going on right now. And we got a miraculous carbon wrist thing. More about the crit. Sure, 10 resistance. Decreases ESP damage. Well, I think that's okay. We'll go with that. So we'll get some crit chance from that instead. And HP potion, just a standard one, that's okay. And flashbang grenade, yeah. So yeah, like I got 3 flashbang grenades, but they each have 2 uses it seems, so... Yeah, ability can be used 2 times when equipped, it says there at the top. Alright. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. If I'm gonna use it, I better use it. Alright. I think we generally look over the mastery stuff again. But I think we ended here for now. Still don't have enough for counterattack. What was ability mastery? Oh, we don't have anything for that. Okay. And defense, I'd like some of these. But I don't have any. The only one that I've got is counterattack, but it needs 3 TP. But I've only got 2 available, so... We could now take off Fairwind. And put on counterattack, but I think we just continue waiting and saving up. You have several rolls of TP. Yeah, well, we don't, okay? We've only got a little bit left. We're not ready for the counterattack yet. And that's okay. That is fine. It's a strange game. It's got a lot going on. Like the geoscape is just like, holy shit. It's like 80% of the game, the geoscape. So much going on with it. We're still definitely the very early stages of it. Like I don't really have a proper squad. I haven't gotten a way to choose what missions we're doing or why or anything. Oh yeah, it costs a little bit to do that. We'll keep it as expertise, that's fine. I think I like it though, generally. Allocated jurisdiction area. Silver Claw District designated as jurisdiction according to Holder's Angels Windwall Troubleshooter registration. Yeah, sure, fine, whatever. And rewards for removing illegal. One jammer we removed, so we got 75 bucks for it. Okay, cool. Unlock mission choosing soon. There might be 4 more story missions first. Ooh, okay. We'll see. The game was very slow to start, though, it seems. Like, very slow to start. But I think we might continue pounding through it next time and see. Because I'm interested to see what the actual, like, core gameplay is like. I'm still undecided overall.